Yo, my investment in you was well worth it, man. Now my Cleaves team is solid. Yeah, of course. You should have put more faith in me to begin with. Wait, what happened to your voice? Oh yeah, I hit puberty recently. Also because the text-to-speech trial version expired. Oh, yeah.
やあ、どうしたの
Who is she? Oh, she's my recent edition of R6. What's she saying? Honestly, I have no clue. Probably some weep shit.
何事もなかったかのようにあなたのお母さんを切り裂くことができます。
What did she say there? I don't know, probably something about Naruto.
この初心者の私のスタイルを見てください。
Soak up the rags, spark up the max, light up the night and I never look back. I am the hunter, you are the monster. I am the entity, I am the haunter. Fight with no water, fight with no water. Bring me the leg, I won't choke on the water.
Hold up. You actually think this video is about you? You are just a pawn that enables me even more.
自殺してください。
Let me show you what real damage looks like.
Bitch dance and throw that ass up. Blood so big, I can roll your ass up. Drop it, I got my bags up. Got big bags, you need your ass up. Do it, go stupid, ass on fat, but the waist on moving. Got 3 racks, just spent on shoes and what you want, bitch, I ain't a Cupid.
Okay, so finally I'm gonna make a video on R6 Camille. I have her at R6 for about a week now. She's very good against R6 Sally teams, which I will try my best to refresh and try to find all R6 Sally teams. There's a few R6 Sally teams that I still can't cleave, but yeah, I have her on max skill ups except for her skill 2, but it doesn't matter. The thing is, I'm using Camille very differently. I am not using her for her sear and bleed, or rather I am using it for the sear and bleed with quite a decent accuracy, but not for my entire team, which I'll show you in a bit. So gave her crit damage, attack and speed. She's going to be moving last in my team. Let me just refresh and find some tanky teams. Finally found some R6 Sally teams. It's really hard to find R6 Sally teams because ever since Trendpin's release, people just divert away from R6 Sally teams because they just get cleave. But yeah, this is the team. I'll just do a quick battle and then you'll see it's probably gonna win. Boom, let's go. Let's take a look at the damage. Yeah, from the intro you can already tell this is going to be the spotlight is going to be on Ashley, but Camille is just there for enabling more of Ashley. This team can do, what is it, 50% of the, no, 60% of the enemy's max HP from Ashley's passive. If you can load. Okay, there we go. So Dahlia AP pushes, and then Gabrielle uses S3, loses some HP, and then Changji swaps the AP. And then now Camille will just go 2 turns, proccing Ashley's passive twice. Boom, there we go. And everyone is dead except for Hyde, and it's GG. There are some R6 Sally teams that I cannot cleave because the entire team is using Adamantine Z. If they do that, then it's a little bit difficult to cleave an R6 Sally teams, but for the most part, R6 Sally teams is cleavable with this setup. Again, this team is weak against Cecilia teams. It's the same with any other cleave team, because once you've used up all your S3, Cecilia is going to revive everyone, and then Ahmed is just going to full heal, and then you're going to get soloed by Hyde. But this is no longer going to be the case once we get the Tever buff. Our Cecilia comps is just going to melt away from Tever, so yeah. For now, I'm just going to skip Cecilia teams because this team is not really I mean, Camille is not really good against Cecilia teams because in this setup I'm using her as a cleave unit. Okay, it's very hard to find R6 Sally teams from now on. Let me just go for like the highest resonance team, and then yeah, so it's the same thing. It's going to be very easy. This is pretty much a guaranteed win. Even without Camille here, it's still going to be 100% win. And as you can see, Ashley doing 171k because the true damage that's coming from Ashley's passive is right here. Gabrielle does 10% of the max HP, Changji another 10%, that's 20%, and then Ashley, boom, another 10%, so that's 30% overall, 40% from Camille, and 50% right there. And then Gabrielle does the last 60% max HP damage just from Ashley's passive. And it's very clean. With this team, height is not a problem at all because there's Ggez to deal with him, and there's Camille to basically proc his first life. Once height procs his first life, then he's pretty much dead. It's very hard to find R6 Sally teams, so I'm just gonna quick battle most of this tanky defense comp, and then I'll just be done with it. Okay. Ah, shit. No, I thought this was an R6 Sally team. Fuck. Damn it. Why are you using Sally without R6? Man, come on now. But yeah, that's gonna be the run. Let's take a look at again. Ashley doing 160 to 170k damage, like it's nothing. And the way that I've set up this team is that there's zero RNG involved. I don't need defense break. I don't need Camille to lend her any of her debuffs. All she needs to do is take 2 turns to proc 20% of the enemy's max HP, and it's pretty much done. And Gabrielle will always lower her HP because her R4 effect will then lower her HP, and then Ggez on auto will target her, so she basically gains another turn. Okay, let's go for this one. Hopefully I don't get outsped, but I also need some points to retain 0.017. If he outspeeds me, I'll just lose. Okay, nice. Let's take a look at the damage. This one is pretty much, if I outspeed, I win. Yeah, this one is not even Ashley doing the work because they just die from Ggez's damage. But I need the points to retain 0.017. It's nice to be at 0.117 without any refresh. That's a bit of extra rewards that you can get. If you have a good offense team, you don't really need to refresh. Even though your defense team is garbage, as you can see in my defense team, I pretty much lose every single fight. It's like, I don't know, the win rate is like 40% or something, 30-40%, and yeah, 0.117 is not really an issue. Dude, it's really hard to find an R6 Sally teams. I should have probably made this video when Point War just reset, but let's take a look at Camille's performance in this type of tanky comps, right? Speed lead with Genie and such. Usually I will just, if I go up against a Genie or a speed lead, I wouldn't use Camille. I would use a different team, but let's just check it out, right? This time she has way too many type disadvantage, and we'll see how she performs. She's still gonna move last, so probably not going to showcase her much. Let's take a look at her damage. Yeah, probably Gaia skilled. Okay, this one wasn't even a showcase for her, but we'll just take a look. They don't have any resonance and they don't have a HP lead, so they're mostly just gonna die real quick. And Genie also got the disease debuff, so she just dies. Okay, that one was more of a Yuhime showcase because Yuhime put the disease debuff, but you know, not much I can do there. Oh my god, we found introduces. Let's go. Okay, it's tradition to try out his defense team whenever we see him. Hopefully he doesn't get too upset. We're just trying to use this team comp, you know. He has decent resonance except for Ahmed and Tricky. Shouldn't be a problem to cleave against these tanky comps. And Ashley doing the whole bulk of the damage. I think Camille only went once. Oh, Gabrielle, what the hell? 122. Okay, I think I know what happened. I AP pushed his Jin Yu Yao and then 200% HP, and then Ggez. Yeah, Ggez swapped the AP with the Jin Yu Yao, and then Gabrielle gets the turn right after. Yeah, that's what happens. And yeah, everything just dies. That's the good thing about R2 CJ, by the way. He AP swaps. If you combo that with R4 Gabrielle, then she's always going to be... Oh, that's a good resonance. Let's go. If you combo R2 CJ with are for Gabrielle. She's always going to be the target because she eats up her own HP. And the way that Ggez targets his third skill is that he will target the lowest ally HP. And boom, there we go. Yeah. So if I AP push the Jin Yao to 100%, then Ggez will just swap the AP with Jin Yao, and then my Gabrielle just instantly gets the turn, applying the defense break as well. And that's why it's so good. And boom, everyone is dead. Look at that. Let's go against a Genie. She could potentially solo my team, but I have a Ggez that can apply disease, so the likelihood that she solos my team is very low. Nice. Once again, Ashley doing the most damage. Again, this team is just based on Ashley's passive. It's not really the individual units doing damage. I mean, it is in a way, because Ggez does insane amounts of damage, but it's mostly just triggering Ashley's passive. And there we go, everyone's dead. Oh, and yeah, Camille also inflicts irresistible disease, which I forgot. Her S2 cannot be resisted. As you can see, inflicts disease for 2 turns, can't be resisted, which is very good against Genie. But unfortunately, she is type disadvantage against Genie, so it is still a 50% chance to land this disease. If you didn't land your attack, then you're not going to land the disease, right? But it's still good enough. 50% is pretty good. Okay, let's go for some more Genie showcase. I can't... Look at this! Point War 16 every single time! Dude, once the Point War is going to reset, the refresh list is just filled with Point War 16. Because if you don't know, your defense can only be attacked a number of times. And once it's attacked that number of times, you will not appear in everyone's refresh list. And that's why you only see Point War 16. So, because the Point War 17 and the Point War 18 are all attacked because they offer more points, right? And yeah, Ashley doing... What the fuck? Ggez? Hello? 137k. I think this one Genie survived for a little bit longer. And that's why Ggez did 137k damage. Or maybe not. Maybe... Oh, he actually just did 137k just from that alone, I think. Okay, let's take a look. Does she land the disease? Hyde is already dead. Oh, she doesn't. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming from Gabrielle. What the fuck? And... Okay, yeah, this one is just going to be Genie. Doing... just healing like crazy until I manage to land the disease, or if I can land a nuke. But no one in my team does a good one-hit nuke. It's only like chip damage. And okay, now we finally landed the disease, and that should be GG. Yeah, Genie sometimes is a bit tricky to deal with if you don't have any disease unit and if you don't have any one-shot unit. If you don't bring a Ggez, then your cleave team could be soloed by a Genie if you don't land the disease. But I've used Ggez less and less because whenever there's an enemy armed plus height, I tend to not use my Ggez anymore, because if he misses on the armed and the height, I can actually get soloed by armed height. So now I just either use my armor or I use my Camille to cleave the height armed teams. Oh my god, we finally have an R6 ally teams, but it's against Cecilia. This is so annoying. You know what? Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I can beat this team with another team that isn't speed cleave, but this video is about Camille and I'm on a 37 win streak roll. Let's go. Let's keep it that way. Dude, this is so sad. There's no R6 Sally teams. Where are they when you need them? What the fuck? Alright, let's just go against this guy, right? He's Point War 18. He gives a lot of points and I also need points, so let's go. Against this type of team, you just bring your own speed lead and just hope that his Gabrielle is not faster than me. And we should be fine. Yeah, we'll bring a Ggez and hope that his Gabrielle is not faster than me. Let's go. This is probably not gonna be Camille only attack once, and it's just Ashley and Ggez doing the work. But you can't really find any opponents because top dogs with R6 Sally teams have already been attacked numerous times because they offer more points. So yeah, they just don't appear in the list anymore. I should have waited to do this video when it's point war reset time, but I couldn't care less, bro. I want to play with Trevor as soon as he drops. So yeah, Trevor's video is going to be the first one I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll try to redo this video on how to cleave against R6 Sally teams with Camille, because in this video I couldn't find anything. I think I only found one R6 Sally teams, and that wasn't even high resonance. Oh, what? Finally we found an R6 Sally team. Let's fucking go! Alright, he's 0.016, so he still gets the maximum amount of HP boost, I think. 0.118 and 0.117 gets the same amount, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this should be a pretty good showcase, but the thing is, he doesn't have any resonance on all of his other units except for R6 Sally, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah, I think this should be in the bag. Yeah, he doesn't have any resonance. The scary thing about R6 Sally teams is that the other units also has resonance. That's why you should be afraid, because if they don't have resonance, they don't tank. You'll see from this one. Oh, check this out, right? Look at how good Ggez is. Boom! That AP swap with Clara. Get good, Clara. Yeah, everyone died even before Camille took a turn. And that's why even though you have an R6 Sally, you still kind of need resonance on all of your other units so that they can tank better. If you don't, then it's still very easy to cleave against. What? Okay, now we're talking. R6 Sally teams with HP lead, none of that resist lead, and R6 height. The only one that's low resonance is Abigail. Let's fucking go. Okay, now this is the real showcase, and it's the final ticket as well. Let's take a look. Does this guy have R6? No. Okay, R6 Sally team. Finally, we got someone with very high resonance with HP lead. Okay, before I get into this match, if you're using an R6 Sally team with resist lead, you can still be cleave even without this team, because you're missing too much HP. This 30% HP is very massive for you to survive. Even if you have an R6 Sally without a HP lead, you can still be cleave pretty easily. So you still want to run HP lead. And yeah, let's just go. No, at this time we'll not go quick battle. I'll just click challenge, but I'll still click auto. Yeah, they have no will set or no adamantine, and I think it's pretty much over. And boom, look at that. They're already at half HP, and I still have a lot of true damage going around. Boom, everyone is dead. I think Hyde still has a second life, but he's the only one left. And that's the power of Ashley, not really Camille. It's just Camille enabling Ashley like fucking crazy. And yeah, like I said, Ashley is still like one of the best cleave unit in the game. If you don't have a trend pin, just take a look at her damage, right? 154,000 damage against an R6 Sally teams. It's like she doesn't even care about the damage reduction because that team just does a fuck ton of damage. Okay, this is my Ashley with 70% crit rate, as much attack as possible with attack, and speed. I'll explain the speed just a bit. That's my Dahlia. And my Camille is going to move last with a decent amount of accuracy because I still want her to land the seer if possible, just for herself really. It's not really for anyone else in my team, it's just for herself. And then my Ggez, look at this, my Ggez has almost perfect relic. The only one that's not is just the resist and some attack. I think, yeah, this rune is insanely fucking crazy. The best relic, look at this, crit damage, crit rate, defense and speed, flawless. This one, crit rate, speed, defense, crit damage, superior, not bad. And then this one, this is the worst one I think. It's not even plus yet. I didn't even give the boost onto him. Crit damage, speed, resist, and flat defense. That's not too good. But this one, flawless, crit damage, defense, crit rate, attack. Yeah, that's wasted right there. And this one is very good. Plus 25 speed, crit damage, defense with flat attack. Not that good. And then this one is flawless, crit rate, speed, crit damage. What? Look at this rune! What the fuck is this? Okay. I'm just proud with my Ggez relics. But then, yeah, this is my Gabrielle. I made her super fast. Not really super fast, but I just want her to be fast, that she can actually take the turn when the AP swapping happens, so that she takes the turn and then nobody cuts in between, right? This is usually like the speed that tanky teams don't have because they run Ocean Waves or Tyranny set, so they don't really go above this speed. So she's pretty much guaranteed to get the turn after the AP swap. I don't have her at 60% accuracy, which it's fine because she has multi-hits. But yeah, the turn order is Dahlia, and then my Gabrielle moves. It's very important that Gabrielle moves because she lowers her HP just a little bit, that Ggez will then target his S3 onto Gabrielle. And it's very important that Camille doesn't go before Ggez, because if Camille goes before Ggez, let's say for example, the turn order is going to be Dahlia, Gabrielle, she lowers her HP, and then Camille. If Camille gets countered and then she has lower HP than my Gabrielle, then my Ggez is going to target his third skill onto my Camille, which ruins all the turn ordering. So it's very important that the turn order is Dahlia, Gabrielle, and then Ggez moves, so that it's guaranteed to target Gabrielle. And then she moves just to reapply her Rainbow Bridge stack, because after Gabrielle moves, he moves, and then she moves. When she crits, she will have 0 Rainbow Bridge stacks. So she will do the S3, reapply 5 stacks if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, gains 5 Rainbow Bridge stacks. And then Camille moves, do her S3 and S2, proccing 2 of Rainbow Bridge. So that's 20% additional damage. And then Gabrielle moves because the AP swap happens, so that's 30%. So in total we have 60% true damage, max HP true damage from this team, from Ashley's Rainbow Bridge. That's how you cleave R6 Sally teams with no RNG, without Shrine Pin. Yeah, that's about it. Ciao.